What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Reviews Unplugged. My name is Oscar, and I would love to thank the 53 of you who did vote this week on the deck building poll. So if you see the title, you can know that Viserai and Rune Blood won this week's poll. And I'm so sorry to the undisputed nap champion, but Viserai did not win this week. However, if you do take a little moment to check out this poll and last week's poll, you will see that Dash and her are both in the running for next week. They've gotten the most amount of votes, so it's going to be neck and neck. So go ahead and vote if you want to support the undisputed nap champion, and if you want to leave him waiting for another week, then vote for Dash. So let's just get into this. Alright, undisputed nap champ. I'm pretty sure that we can still be friends even if I make the video next week, the week after that, the week after that. You know, it's all fun. So let us take a look at our hero. So his ability tells us whenever you play a Rune Blade card, if you have played another non-attack action card this turn, create a Rune token. This is basically the gist of this whole deck. We are looking for runechant tokens. So what can you do with these tokens? When you play an attack action card or attack with your weapon, destroy runechant tokens and deal 1 arcane damage to target opposing hero. Let us look at our headpiece, guys. It is the crown. I will not even try to pronounce that, guys. Let's just take a look at its action. You can use 1 resource to destroy the crown, put target Rune Blade attack action card and target Rune Blade non-attack action card from your graveyard on the top of your deck in any order. Then you can also use it as an arcane barrier 1, where you're just going to pay 1 resource to defend yourself from 1 arcane damage. Next, we are running the Blood Sheath. This is a majestic, which is really awesome, and basically what it does is an instant. You can destroy it. The next attack action card and non-attack action card you play this turn gains. This card costs less resources to play for each runechant token you have. You can also use Temper. If you defend with the Blood Sheath Skeletal, put a -1 counter on it. Where the combat chain closes, it destroys it if it has 0. So you can basically just use this to be blocking 2. For our leg pieces, we are running Snapdragon Scalers. Attack reaction, destroy the Snapdragon Scalers. Target attack action card with a cost of 1 or less gains go again. In our hand, we are running the Gauntlet, guys. Its action, you destroy the Gauntlet. The next attack action card with a cost of 2 or greater you play this turn gains +2 attack, go again. For our weapon, we are running the Reaping Blade. Once per turn action, pay 1 and attack. If a hero has more health than another hero, they can't gain health for a 3 attack. Let's get into the deck. The first card we have is Become the Arcanite. It is a 0 cost card with a pitch of 3. It is a Viserai specialization, and you can choose one of the 2 actions. Destroy a non-attack action card, search your deck for a Rune Blade attack action, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck, go again. Discard an attack action card, search your deck for a Rune Blade non-attack action card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck, go again. Next we have the Tomb of the Arcanite. This card costs us 1 resource. We can pitch it for 3, and it says reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. If you reveal an attack action card and a non-attack action card this way, put them in your hand, go again. This goes really well with that crown if you do choose to destroy it. The next set of cards that we are running is Reduced to Runechant. This card costs 1 resource, and we are running it in all 3 color variants. So you can either pitch it for 1, 2, or 3, depending on which one you have. In the red variants, Reduced to Runechant costs 1 less to play for each runechant you control, and it defends for 4. It is a Rune Blade defense reaction. The only difference between them is that they all defend for a little different values. Blue defends for 2, yellow defends for 3, and reds defend for 4. Next up, we have a single Life for a Life with a 1 cost, 1 pitch. If Life for a Life hits, you gain a life. When you play Life for a Life, if you have less life than your opponent, it gains Go Again. 4 attack or 2 defense. I'm only running 1 because I really don't have any more. I need to open up some booster boxes, guys. Next up, we are running a few Demolition Crew. This costs 2 to cast. In the blue variants, it gives you 3 resources. In the yellow, it'll give you 2. We are running 2 blues, 2 yellows. In the blue version, as an additional cost to play Demolition Crew, reveal a card in your hand with cost of 2 or greater, and then it also has Dominate. It can attack for 4 and defend with 2. And the difference between it and yellow is that it attacks for 5 but still defends with 2. Next up, we have Sigil of Solace. It costs 0 to cast. You can pitch it for single resources, and it just gains 3 life, and it's an instant. Next up, we are running a few of the Potions of Strength. It costs 0 to cast. You can pitch it for 3 resources. The action Destroy the Potion of Strength. Your next attack this turn gains +2 attack. Go Again. We are running 3 in blue. Next, we are running 9th Blade of the Blood Oath. It costs 9 resources, and it can be pitched for 2. However, 9th Blade of the Blood Oath costs less resources to play for each runechant you control. It is a big swing for a 9, and it can defend for 3. We are running 2 of them. Next up, we have Arknight Ascendance. It is a 6 card cost, and it pitches for 1 resource. It is a Viserian specialization, and it costs 1 less resource to play for each Rune Blade you control. If Arknight Ascendance hits, create X runechant tokens, where X is the amount of damage dealt by it. It is swinging for 5, and it can defend for 3. Next up, we are running a few of the Amplify the Arknight. This costs 3 to cast. In the red variants, you can pitch for 1. We are running 2 in red, 1 in yellow, and 1 in blue. And this card costs 1 less resource for each runechant you control. It is swinging for 6 in red and defending for 3. The only difference in yellow is that it swings for 5, and in blue it will swing for 4. Next up, we are running Ruin Flash. In red, 1, 2 in yellow, and 1 in blue. It is going to cost you 3 resources and can pitch in the different color variants. It costs less to play for the amount of runechant tokens you control. It gains Go Again. In red, you can attack for 4, defend for 3. Yellow, you can attack for 3, defend for 3. And blue, you can attack for 2 and defend for 3. All the cards that you've just seen tell you that you can use runechant tokens to lower the cost of the card. Now we're going to get into the ramping of our runechant token section of the deck. The first card we have is Spellblade Strike. It costs you 1 to cast. In the blue variants, you can pitch for 3 resources. We are running 1 in blue, 2 in yellow that can pitch for 2 resources, and it's real straightforward. Create a runechant token. It can attack for 2, defend for 3 in the blue, but in yellow it attacks for 3 and defends with 3 as well. Next up we have Spell Blade Assault. We are running 3 in red, 2 in yellow, and 3 in blue. It costs you 2 resources to cast. It creates 2 runechant tokens. In red, it attacks for 4. In yellow, it attacks for 3. And in blue, it attacks for 2. And they all defend for 3. Next up, we have Read the Ruins. This card costs you 0 to cast. We are running 2 in yellow, 2 in blue. And it simply creates 2 runechant tokens, and they can defend for 2. And then in the blue version, it only creates 1 runechant token. The last cards we are running for our ramp is Bloodspill Invocation. It is a 1-cost card. It pitches for 2 in yellow. We are running 1 yellow, 2 blues. It has Go Again, and then when an attack action card you control hits, destroy Bloodspill, then create 2 runechant tokens. And this is an aura that you can also use to block 2. This is the first aura I actually have ever ran, so that's pretty awesome. Next we are running Oath of the Arknight. It costs 2 to cast. I'm running 1 red, 1 yellow, 2 blues. Your next Rune Blade attack action this turn gains 3 attack in red, gains 2 attack in yellow, gains 1 attack in blue, and we are creating a runechant token. Go again, or you can just use it to block for 3. Last card in the deck is Lead the Charge. We are running 2 red, 2 yellow, 2 blue. It costs 0 to cast. In the red variant, it lets you know the next time you play an action card with a cost of 0 or greater this turn, gain 1 action point. Go again. It can block for 2 in any color. In yellow, any card that costs 1 or greater, and in blue, any card that costs 2 or greater. Alright guys, that was the deck build of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop me a comment on the Reddit, in YouTube, wherever you find this video. I am going to go play test this today, and let's see how we do. I'll have an update for you guys soon. Catch you next time. Peace.